Hello everyone who's just been oh so waiting for missiles that have proper brakes on, or something like it. I am BorderWise and welcome to From the Depths, stable version 4.3.0. The Breadboard UI update and missile breadboards update. So, I covered this not too long ago in the alpha test, but this is a stable version, so we're just gonna read out the patch notes together and hopefully not get too distracted by actually trying stuff, because I'm very tired and I was completely surprised by this update. I really shouldn't have been, but like, here we are. Alright, so, reading things out just while this frosted bread ship, yes, this thing has breadboard missiles, it's kind of the whole idea. We're gonna read this out. So, release date is November 10. Hang on, has this been out for ages and I just didn't know? Am I an idiot? Nope, it came out today, but... or at least it was posted on the Steam version. I don't know, man. Anyway, hey everyone. I'm reading off the patch notes now. A sort of surprise update for most of you. I did a bit of a secret project and created missile breadboards. These allow for some interesting missile behaviors and guidance without being as broken as a lure missile by using seeker information. Some of these might filter into campaign designs eventually. It takes time. This also comes with a gigantic UI change to regular breadboards that includes prefabs, checkpoint-based undo-redo, and command-based undo-redo, as well as many new shortcuts. Components and etc. Okay, that sentence didn't end there. This has been done with a huge amount of back and forth from experienced bread bakers, and a huge shout out goes to the testers to provide critical feedback on some very, very complex issues. Awesome community as always. Thanks. As usual, thanks. Credit to Cornholio's Bread Thing mod that contains some of the ideas implemented. It still has a few cool things in it for bakers, so once he's updated it, check it out. As usual, beware of mods after a stable update. If you have weird errors, you probably have a mod active. I have the render distance mod active as per usual, and it likes to break all by itself, so we don't worry about that too much. Is there more? We've run out of dusters, and we are shooting dust. You know what? We can shoot at a marauder. We can shoot at a marauder or three. What's the worst going to happen apart from our ship blowing up? Alright. One other very important thing, a bug was fixed in Airplane 2.0 to do with PIDs and pitch control. This may have affected your vehicles, though unlikely. In other news, it is that time of year again, Christmas! The Discord community has once again started building Christmas for the Christmas campaign. If you'd like to join in, you can find the very obvious channel underneath the general chat. Here's one of Dr. Krutz's incredibly cool builds for it. And over here, we see the choo-choo train. I've actually seen that work in progress. I'm very privileged to have seen that in work in progress. Although I think Dr. Rutzer might have been sharing this around willy-nilly, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to show that. You can watch that. Where's the Marauders? Are they dying yet? I don't know. Anyway, so let us read through the patch notes. Additions. Missile breadboards. Missile breadboard controller and missile breadboard receiver components. So, the missile breadboard receiver is here on the missile. It is over in the fuel and control section. And the breadboard controller, it looks like... Where's it? It looks like this. Why did I paint it? That's weird. Anyway, it is this little controller right here. A whopping 100 materials, which is about the same as a lure transceiver, so that's probably by design. Please do not freeze, Mr. Frost. That's bad. Wow. Benefit of having no armor when shells with no AP load overpenetrate you. Anyway, so breadboard controller block can be placed anywhere, and missiles must have a receiver component to receive instructions. Missiles use one board instance with their own variables running through it. So, by the way, you will see that I have stuck this in my AI compartment. You don't need to, disclaimer, you don't need to stick it attached to an AI thing. As the patch note said, you can just stick it anywhere, it's all good. Alright, breadboard system. Area select, multiple select, and drag components. I'm just gonna politely turn God mode on this fella, like here, and so here's our missile breadboard, and here is kind of what it looks like. I'll actually place a different breadboard right here. I will sneakily place a non-AI breadboard right the hell here. Right here. And so you can see the UI has been undone, and thank goodness it finally has Control-C and Control-V, and it's got prefabs in here, and that's awesome. I'm getting ahead of myself. So we've got copy and paste components, so we've got here, We have a time component. Control C, Control V. Lovely. Area select. Multiple select, I believe. How do you multiple select? Let's do. How do you do that? Alright then. That's how you do that. You just shift click and move them around like so. Copy and paste components. I already said that. Multiple select and drag components. We can. Wait, can we drag components around? Aha! Right click does it. Right click. Okay. Duplicate groups of components while maintaining connections. Alright, so let's try that. Let's do... output. Let's do... animation position. Let's do something like, I don't know, that. So, what does that say? It says duplicate groups of components while maintaining connections. So, if I go here... Control C, Control V. Yep, there you can see it does the trick just nicely. Yes, apply colors to components and connections. So, but this timer is red hot. So let's do that. Let's make it red hot. Yep, and this one we're gonna make cool blue, which will help. It'll help something like that. All right. Command-based undo redo system for creating, deleting, and moving components, connections, and pins. Let's try that. Control C, Control Y. Excellent. Checkboard-based undo redo system with manual and auto checkpointing. Okay, noted. Various new keybinds with a new help panel to display them. You mean this one? I found it. Let's see. It's like Control H, Control A, Control S, blah 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 blah. Oh, this is handy, actually. So, Control S, select all components visible in current view. Let's try that. So, if I go here... So, Control... hello? There we go. And we can drag them around like this. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. I'm not a bread wizard by any means, but I like this. Let's see. Where was I in the bloody patch notes? Okay, check base players under the menu. There's new keybinds, new help panel. Okay, that's where we were. New friendly information components. Alright, so there's actual damn tooltips everywhere. That's nice. New self-information components. So, alright. Oh yeah, I don't remember in regular breadboard if it does this, but yeah, it tells you what the thing does when you hover over it. Very helpful. New vector manipulation component. So that's... Yeah, there's the vector 3 combiner, splitter, magnitude. I have not a damn clue how this works. What the hell is a quaternion splitter? Ugh. My brain hurts. My brain! New anchor component for navigating large canvases like bookmarks. Oh yeah, that's actually really... I saw that and it was like really good. Where is it? Component. Where's the anchor? Anchor. Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Okay, I don't understand that. Like, hopefully someone can explain, because it says a drop-down menu, but maybe I'm crazy, but like, what drop-down menu? Use the drop-down at the top to jump to anchors. Okay, that's not it, correct, at all. Alright, so inputs and outputs now have their own dedicated UI section. Yep, so there's the input, there's the output, nice. And prefab system. Note, each system is unique in Breadboard. Breadboard prefabs can't be shared between systems. Oh, so it's an individual... Okay, so... Say we go... There... save selection... Tabby 1... Spelt, and... There we go. Okay, that's actually very convenient. That'll really speed up breading. Okay then, decoration. What are people talking about? I'll just delete that. Mirrored parts for standard doors. Alright, let's try that. Do I have my torch on? No, I do not. Alright, so we have that. And we have... where is the decoration? Standard door. Oh! Oh, that's actually... That's just a straight up block. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I think people have really been wanting these. Oh, yeah, look at this. Hold on. Standard door mirror. Yes! People have been wanting this for ages. That's really nice. Alright, changes. There's a lot of changes. Alright, so the breadboard camera now locked. Okay, let's shoot at more marauders, because we simply must. Go forth, shoot marauders. Alright. Breadboard. Camera is now locked while on the breadboard unless middle mouse is pressed to release, preventing the camera from consuming events. I don't know what that means. UI scaling improvements to maintain readability at different zoom levels. Toggles added to printer and comment components to clarify zoom and scaling behavior. Missiles. Added configurable cone slider for IR and radar guided missiles. So yeah, the detection cone, you can tweak that if you want. I personally don't see why you do it for radar guided missiles, but meh, what do I know? Can now set missile thrust to 0 via breadboard. That is actually exactly what I'm doing. Remove the single pixel IR blind spot and added drag to rear launch missiles. Just to show you the bread I'm using, it's nothing amazing. It's very similar to what I've done before. It's just basically the further away the nose is from the target is like the further away the nose of the missile is. Blurk! Let's try that again. I did say I was tired. Alright, so basically the more the nose is pointing away from the target, the slower the missile is. And it's best demonstrated with something like a duster like this. So, the missile, it fires. It fires? It le fires? Does it le fire? Where is le duster? Alright, so it's not pointing at the duster, and then it does point at the duster, and away it goes. And if it overshoots, which it inevitably does, it shuts off, and then it charges and, like, stuffs itself into the duster's buttocks. Rated M for really mature. Alright, now let's shoot at a marauder because it's funny. Alright. AI. C menu now displays a collapsible hierarchy of AIs when multiples are present on a vehicle, ordered by priority with ID as fallback. AI mainframe tab now includes a section for missile breadboard. So, yeah. There's a secondary AI on this controlling the laser, which I will now demonstrate. By the way, everyone roast me for this laser. It's tiny and pathetic. It is designed to shoot the smallest and weakest of aircraft, and that's it. Right, fixes. There's a whole bunch of fixes, and I'm not going to go over them in too much detail. Is there anything interesting? Alright. Button select section now scales correctly on large resolutions. That's nice. I don't even know these things. Missiles with 0 thrust no longer consume fuel. That's actually handy. Fix gimbal locking by changing how guidance works. Removed a method to incorrectly remove roll from missile movement. Okay. Laser designator heads can no longer be pasted into the middle of missiles. I had no idea we could do that. And ECM now correctly outputs true velocity position instead of perturbed velocity position. I suspect the people who make this game are a lot smarter than me. You know, I just have a hunch that they know words I don't. Alright, and there's a whole bunch of changes to NETA vehicles. I won't go into too much detail with it. Like, a bunch of them have been... some of them have been scrapped. Some of them have been changed. There's... let's start with the Deepwater Guard. Let's delete this Marauder. And we're going to have our lovely things. So the Amberjack is a new... Where is it? There it is. So this is a new airship. Sven No Corporation. Dedicated submarine hunter that harpoons naval units and blasts them with a shotgun X cannon. And it is a hard difficulty. Let's have a look at this fella. There indeed. Is that a cram shotgun? Let's see what you got. It might not be fast enough to catch the frost, because the frost is fast as hell. Alright. What else is next? The distillery. New defense installation. A weaponized distillery that employs explosive party barrel subspawns at incoming foes. Easy difficulty will be augmented into the campaign at a later time. Let's have a look. Installations. That's the fish in a barrel. Distillery. It's inherent hard. I think that's a whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Let's go have a look. Aha! It's doing Onyx Watch nonsense. I see. Oh no. Oh, I see what you're doing, you absolute menace. Oh, this is an APS ejector, or what do you call it? A thingy. Did I see fish? There's fish! Hang on. Someone decoed fish on this. That's allowed. Not only is that allowed, that's hilarious. Alright, so wherever the frost is going, like... Okay, that's funny. I like that. Alright. There's the Psy, another new thing. Where's the Psy? It's all equal types. That is a medium design. This replaces the Scrapper as a fast airboaty thing. What's it? The Pajandrum has been overhauled. Spawns with 2 smokers. Smokers don't spawn on their own anymore. I'll show you the Panjundrum. The Panjundrum. So here we go, and I love the AI name for this. Return the pendulum, and their behavior is drive closer. I want to hit them with my wheel, which is splendid, absolutely frickin' splendid. Good thing you're in God mode, otherwise you would have died immediately. Oh, are we gonna see? Are we gonna see the thing? Are we going to see the thing? Oh dear. This thing's APS is actually... Yes, we're gonna see the thing. Wait, I didn't see it. Do it again. Do it again. Shotgun. Show me shotgun. Show us shotgun. Show us, damn it! Alright, so, the Onyx Watch Mott, completely overhauled. It's now a defense installation. Ship version has been retired. So let's spawn in a Mott just to add some chaos. Installations. There's the Mott. Fascinating. Let's go have a look-see. Look at that! It's a star fort and everything. That is a lot of oh, that I like. I like that. Ah yes, it went straight for the Panjundrum. Will the Panjundrum be able to ram the Mott? I don't know. Alright, and there's a whole bunch of stuff, just fixes mostly. Nothing incredibly wild. Except there's a new Scarlet Dawn craft as well. And I'm not going to talk about Ashes of the Empire because that is the unloved bastard child of From the Depths. Sorry, Roasted. You know it's true. Alright, so, although there isn't really that much there. There's a new Onyx Watch tank, which is a mortar carrier. Let's spawn in the Fission Trifecta. Basically, it's just 3 Fissions all in one, so might as well spawn that just for giggles. Just for giggles! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Easy difficulty. Alright, so how about we do that? How about we look at it? Alright, so there's the Fission. Seriously? I'm not sure. Okay. Let's just check here. Fission Trifecta. This is a medium. Easy difficulty, adventure difficulty. Okay. Let's spawn in the Fission Trifecta. Interesting. I don't remember these guys. Hang on, is the Fission here? It's not in the easy section, at least not anymore. It is in the... Fission Trifecta, let's see here. New drop. Okay, it's new. It's new. I was being silly. It's new. Hello. Okay. What's happening to you? Oh, the Amberjack is over there. And everyone's going for the new Mott. Are you trying to harpoon a fortress? That's not your best idea. Dare I say, that's not your smartest. That is not your smartest. Where's my guy? Where are you? What are you doing? Okay, the Onyx Watch has distracted things. Excellent. This is our chance to make our escape and end the video. So, as ever, the link to the patch notes will be in the description and pinned to the comments. This is interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Like, we get to bread with the missiles now. It's fascinating. I need to go eat a sandwich. So, thank you so much, devs, for actually continuing to update this game. Let's just stop and appreciate that it's been over a decade of From the Depthsing, and the game is still getting updated. Like, small updates hither and thither, although Breadboard updates is kind of... I think that's pretty significant. People are going to do wacky stuff. I look forward to seeing what they do. I have a complete failure of imagination with what to do with the new toy, so post in the comments what you've managed to cook up so far. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you, like a Discord server for, like, the exclusive to Patreon members, me reviewing your ships, me building stuff for you. And do check out my other what just exploded over there? Something exploded. Anyway, check out my other channels. They are fun. Check me out on Twitch. It is fun. And I will see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell.